We like to give all praises to Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Yes, yes, yes. We like to give double honors to all the brothers at GMS, from the elders on down to the youngins that's preaching this word sincerely and trying to gather the elect. And this one is about adultery. Yes, yes, yes. We know it's running around rapid around here. Adultery and fornication. Adultery, a voluntarily sexual intercourse between a married person and a person who is not his or her spouse. Let me read that one more time. Adultery, voluntarily sexual intercourse between a married person and a person who is not his or his spouse. Fornication, sexually intercourse between people not married to each other. Laws forbidding adultery and fornication. It's movies about it, songs about cheating, forbidden. Drew Hill, In My Bed. Destiny Child, Say My Name. Shaggy, It Wasn't Me. Usher, You Make Me Wanna. Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine. Maya, Case of the Exes. Shirley Murdoch's classic, As We Lay. And Kelly Price did a remake of it, and she supposed to be a church girl. TLC, Creep Creep Creep. Rihanna, Unfaithful. Erica Badu, Next Lifetime. Escape, My Little Secret. And R. Kelly, Keep It on the Down Low. Yeah, they want to. Yeah, man. And our people, we love to do each other wrong and backstab each other and sleep with each other's wives and husbands and do each other dirty. Our people get a kick out of it. But the Bible says, the Most High says, Exodus 20:14, thou shalt not commit adultery. Not commit adultery, That's not cool. But our people, they get off by committing adultery. Leviticus 18:20. For moreover, thou shalt not lie currently with thy neighbor's wife to defile thyself with her. So defile, scully, mark, or spoil. So you robbing yourself by doing this, destroying your values of quality of. So, carnally, that's what it's carnally. Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife to defile thyself with her. So, if you defiling yourself with her, you really robbing yourself. Leviticus 20:10. And the man that commits adultery with another man's wife, even he that commits adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and adulteress shall surely be put to death. So that was the punishment. We can't do it in the great whore state, Babylon, the harlot, but we used to put them to death, if we caught them adultery, anticipating in them type of acts. Leviticus 21:7. They shall not take a wife that is a whore or profane, neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband, for he is holy unto his Yahweh. Adultery, a woman put away from her husband. So that was Aaron's sons. They was the priests. The chapter 21. And the Lord said unto Moses, speak unto the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say unto them, there shall not be defiled for the dead among his people. So he was telling him what Aaron's sons could not do, and one of them was not to commit adultery. Because if you was with a woman that was put away from her husband, that was they was doing, so they couldn't defile themselves like that. Deuteronomy 5:18. Neither shall thou commit adultery. Adultery, voluntarily sexual intercourse between a married person and a person who is not his or her spouse. But our people, they love, they want to bang in somebody else's wife. They get joy out of it. Yeah, I hit her. Yeah, I had her before. And speak to him. When he see him, hey, what's up, partner? When he didn't have a daughter with his wife. Some old dirty bastards. Proverbs 5:13, and friends do it, brothers do it, cousins do it, brothers sleep with their brothers' wives, They dirty for that. They commit adultery, Cousins want to sleep with his cousin wife, even the son want to sleep with his daddy wife, It's cold out here, the daddy wants to sleep with the son girlfriend. The adultery is they said it shouldn't be, but they committing it. 5:3. For the lips of a strange woman drops as honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. So the strange woman can also be known as an adulterous woman, it's bad, the strange woman, she can be an adulterous woman, dropping her, her lips, drops of honeycomb, talking sweet, that sweetness into Jake's ear, and Jake just falling for it, He said, what it said? For her lips of a strange woman drops as honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Yeah, oil is smoother. Even cooking oil is smooth. I saw somebody last night. They said, they was cooking. They said, I got so much oil, on me, I can rub it on me. Cooking oil. They rub cooking oil. This cooking oil is smooth. And a woman talking, into the ear of a Jake, her lips can be smooth, especially if she got a big butt and a smile. Proverbs 6:32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacks understanding. He that does it destroys his own soul. So you lack understanding. You destroying your own soul. You robbing yourself of your own blessings, by doing that. Yeah, and a precept for that is, chapter 7, verse 7. And behold, among the simple ones, I discern among the youth a young man void of understanding. So, you void of understanding if you doing something like that, if you committing adultery, be happy with your own woman, don't want to sleep with another man's wife or another man's girl, Isaiah 4:1. And in That day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So 7 is a completion. So in the kingdom, we got this coming. So you don't have to sweat these stank ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's like a needle in a haystack to find a godly woman. Because most of these broads, they damage goods. They ain't right. But if the Most High bless you with a good one, more power to you. But you don't have to sweat these stank ass bitches, because we gonna have many women in the kingdom. We you know what I'm saying? One man will make a nation. So we got it coming. You know what I'm saying? We just can't, burn up with fire. Cause some, Jake like pussy. Jeremiah 13:27. I have seen thy adulteresses and thy kneadings, and the lewdness of thy whoredom, and thy abominations on the hill in the field. Woe unto thee, O Jerusalem! Will thou be made clean? When shall it once be? When shall it once be? So Jerusalem, that's us as a nation, Hebrew Israelites, so, and this goes two ways, serving them other gods, them idols, I have seen thy adulteresses and thy, so also plus the wickedness of Jake, so it can go both ways, adulteress, the females, and the males, being adulteresses, and the adulteresses of our people, serving other gods and idols. Matthew 5:27 and 28. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you that whosoever looks on a woman to lust after her has committed adultery with her already in his heart. So if you lust after another man's wife inside your mind, which is your heart, you committing adultery without even touching her. Matthews 31 and 32. It has been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorce. But I say unto you that whosoever shall put away his wife, saying for the cause of fornication, causes her to commit adultery. And whosoever shall marry her that is divorced, committed adultery. So, ain't no divorce. It's called, adultery. Adultery, if you can even call that a word, adultery, it ain't divorce, it's adultery, adultery with a D, adultery, I put, divorce and adultery together, adultery, even if that's a word, we can make our own words up, but it ain't no divorce. That's what he's saying, You commit adultery. Ain't no, I'm tired of her. He tired of me, Y'all gotta stick it out, and be together, you know what I'm saying? Until death do your part. Matthew 15, 17 through 20. Do not let ye understand that whosoever enters in, do not ye yet understand that whosoever enters in the mouth goes into the belly, and in the cast out into the draught. But those which but those things which proceed out of the mouth comes forth from the heart, and they defile the man. For out of the heart proceeds evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornicators, thieves, false witnesses, blasphemies. These are the things which defile a man. But to eat with unwashed hands defile not a man. So, eating without washing your hands won't defile you. But the things that proceed out your mouth will. That's what's gonna defile you. Matthew 19:8-9. He said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your heart, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning it was not so. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, commits adultery. And whosoever marries her which is put away does commit adultery. So, from the beginning it was not so. And these are the words written in red. So they're out of the mouth of Yahweh Shai, and he know from the beginning, because he was there from the beginning. The Most High put him, on, So he knew all things. He Yahweh Shai. So if he say from the beginning it was not so, it's not so. He said, to put away your wives, but from the beginning it was not so. So he's saying Moses, cause of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away from your wives, but from the beginning it was not so. So he said Moses caused y'all to do that. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be from fornication, shall marry another, committed adultery. And whosoever marries her which is put away does commit adultery. So adultery is running around rampant. People think they divorce, so I can marry this person and that person, but you're not divorced. You still married to that person. Mark 7:20-23. And he said, that which could cometh out of a man that defiles the man, from who within out of the heart of a man proceeds evil thoughts, adultery, fornication, murder, theft, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lavishness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these things come from within and defile the man. All these things rob you of your blessing, from the kingdom, getting the kingdom of heaven. Mark 10:11-12. And he said unto them, whosoever shall put away his wife and marry another commits adultery against her. And if a woman shall put away her husband and be married to another, she commits adultery. So you can't say, I'm tired of you, I'm going to find me something new. You bound to each other, to death. Then you free. Luke 16:18. Whosoever puts away his wife and marries another commits adultery. And whosoever marries her that is put away from her husband commits adultery. Why so many times? He's saying this because he know Jake like to fuck. Jake likes some pussy. He know what's going on. Romans 7, 1 and 2. 2 and 1. For the woman which has 2 and 3. For the woman which has an husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he liveth. But if the husband be dead, she is loose from the laws of her husband. So then, if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress. But if her husband be dead, she is free from the law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man. So y'all join into each other unto death. So get used to each other. Romans 6 and 19. I speak after the manner of man because of the infirmities of your flesh. For as ye have yielded your members servants to uncleanness and iniquities unto iniquities, even so now yield your members servants to righteousness unto holiness. So you righteous and holiness, that's what we about, not sleeping around with other men's wives. We want to be righteous and holy. We don't want to be sleeping with another man's wife. 1 Corinthians 6 and 18. Flee fornication. Every sin that a man does is without the body, but he that commits fornication sins against his own body. So this is something you need to avoid. We need to avoid this. 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. So y'all won't be entering to the kingdom of heaven if y'all about that, So you can't be effeminate. That them sugar shack sweet boys. You can't be abusers of men, of yourselves, of mankind. You can't be, serving other gods, fornicators, adulterers, because that ain't gonna get you in the kingdom. You want the kingdom, don't you? 1 Corinthians 6, 15 and 16. Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Yahweh Shai? Shall I take the members of Yahweh Shai and make them the members of a harlot? God forbid. What? Know ye not that he which is joined to a harlot is one body? For two, said he, shall be one flesh. But he that is joined unto the Lord is of one spirit. So you got to realize when you join together, you is one. So in the spirit, we join to the Lord, So we got to keep our body, clean, of all wickedness and fornication and adultery. Because you can't be hooked in the spirit with them like that. That separates you. 1 Corinthians 7, 1 and 2. Now concerning the things wherefore of ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. To avoid fornication, we should do these things, If not, he gonna have his eyes on his wife. She gonna have her eyes on her husband, So that's why it's good, to avoid fornication. Let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. 1 Corinthians 7, 10 and 11. And unto the married I command ye not I, but the Lord, let not the wife depart from her husband. But and if she depart, let her remain unmarried, or be reconstant to her re, 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 reconsonant to her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife. So he said, I command, yet not I. It's a command, not, but the Lord commanded this. Let them be together. If they, but and if she depart, let her remain unmarried. So if she leave her husband, let her stay unmarried. Don't let her, try to get with him and get with him. Nah. Or be, let them get back together, reunited, to her husband, and let not her husband put away his wife, So, some people, they quick to get unmarried, get a divorce, but you got to be in it to the long run, if you marry a woman, shoot. You mind to death do us part if we get married. Believe that. Just like we married to to the Spirit, to the Lord. It's like a marriage. We married to Him, and He is to death do us part. It's one way in and no way out. With His truth. It's a marriage. So just know if you married to me, woman, it's to death. It ain't no way out. You ain't getting up out of that relationship. You ain't getting out of that marriage. You can believe that. 1 Thessalonians 4, 3, 4, and 5. For this is the will of Yahweh, even your sanctification, that ye should abase from fornication, that every one of you should know how to possess his vessel in sanctification and honor, not in lust of concupiscence, even as the Gentiles which know not power, Yahweh. So, laws forbidding adultery and fornication, so that's what it is. Hebrews 13 and 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed is undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. So, marriage is honorable. So whatever we do in the bed, it's honorable, We can freak how we want to freak, We can do the nasty how we want to nasty. It's undefiled. So you got a nasty wife or a nasty husband, marriage is honorable. If y'all married, in all, and the bed is undefiled, so you can do what you want to do in your bed if you married. If you want to do whatever, you lick her from her head to her toes. If you want to be Mr. Lick 'em low lover, if you want to lick her up and down, you can do that because the bed is undefiled. You got to please your wife, because these lickety-lick sisters, they'll please them. They want to please them, So you got to know how to please a woman, So you got to get down how they get down. The bed is undefiled, So I learned early, how to lick some wound. Yeah, the bed gonna be undefiled, so them lickety-lick sisters can't beat me licking no wound. I don't care how you can't. I learned that at an early age. So, because them lickety-lick sisters, they try to tell you a woman know a woman better than a man do. No, you don't. You don't know how to please my wife like I know how to please her. James 1, 19 and 20. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of a man worketh not the righteousness of Yahweh. Slow to wrath. Some jakes quick to put hands on you. Especially if they catch you sleeping with their wife. Adultery. James 4:7. Submit yourself therefore to Yahweh. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. So resist the devil. Resist the adultery spirit. Revelations 2:22. Behold, I will cast her into a bed, and them that commit adultery with her unto great tribulation, except they repent of their deeds. So that's trouble, the great whore, great wrath, and he's talking about committing adultery, with Babylon, and, this whore, America, the great whore. Revelation 17:5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, abomination of the earth. This is one whore you don't want to commit adultery with. You don't want to commit adultery with her. You know what I'm saying? That's what you don't want to do.